You are listening to Season 2 of The Diary of a Wannabe Writer, the short and often daily podcast in which I chronicle my life and attempt to be a writer by writing daily. Sometimes. Hello, today is Saturday the 22nd of November 2025 and you're listening to The Diary of a Wannabe Writer. And it does feel like a very long time ago that I did the interview with Peter O'Mahony about his book. It was only a couple of days ago, but so much has happened since. I don't mean like in a, oh my god, weighty stuff has happened. I've just been busy and done lots of stuff. And it does feel like a lot longer ago than, 3 days? So it's... as I record this, in the UK it's 13:41, so 20 to 2 in the afternoon, but in Singapore where I am now, it's actually 20 to 10 at night. So yes, it's another Singapore trip. You must be get fed up of hearing these. So what have I done since I last spoke to you? So I haven't done a lot of writing, but that's fine. I'm still kind of on target. I might have done a little bit. So I've done some work on, is it chapter 20 I'm working on? I decided that there was a bit where we follow the scene, we follow something that happened from one character's perspective. And because there's time travel involved, that person's perspective is, oh, it's already happened. That's really quick. So I decided it would be better to kind of tell the story from the perspective of the person who's doing the time traveling, which means he's had to live through a few days more than once. And that, that was, it was interesting. It's still not quite written, but I'm hoping in the next day or two, probably actually tomorrow, to do a little writing sprint, preferably online, but I'll do a little writing sprint, and that should show me, that should get me the first draft of that chapter, the zero draft of that chapter done, and then I'll try and edit it whilst I'm here in Singapore, and then that gives me the best part of a week to write the next chapter, which is doable. I will certainly be much closer to my word count target than I was last month, but that's fine, you know. Rules and targets are there to be broken, and I was explaining why to a friend, to a couple of people at the writing group, the night I recorded the interview with Peter, sort of why I didn't hit my target, and it seemed like a perfectly valid and nice reason. I'm not going to say it on here. It was, but no, I won't. So yes, I'm in Singapore. So what have I done since? So after I did the interview with Peter, there was some minor glitching on the recording, which was very annoying and something my Apple Mac has never done before, and it really pissed me off. Luckily, I was able to edit around them. I mentioned a couple of people in the interview and probably didn't clarify who they were. So I mentioned Cheryl, who is the owner of Suddenly Publishing, and Charlie, who is the creative director. He's the one who designed Peter's book, The Taming of the Bard, and did such a splendid job on, just making it look like something special. That was worth clarifying. Right, so what have I done? So anyway, did that, came home. The next day, I met my London friend, the one that's been having a tough time recently, and we both like cooking. We're both the kind of people that cannot be bothered to put a lot of effort into cooking individually, and we'd seen a recipe, I think it was in one of the Waitrose magazines, of like roasted duck leg with shallots and grapes, and loads of other bits and pieces. So we thought we'd try it out. We decided to make I'm really tired. Decided to make a parsnip mash with it. And it was gorgeous. It was really good. So 3 of us ate that evening, and it was absolutely splendid. It was really, really tasty, and it was fun. You see, I think my problem at home is that I can't be bothered to put that much effort into something that then it's just going to be me eating. But when you do it and somebody else is eating it and somebody else is appreciating it, it suddenly feels worth doing. So yeah, that was really nice. I stayed. And the next morning, that same friend and I did a long walk along the Thames. So we went from Ealing to, I'm so bad with the areas, but basically beyond Kew Gardens and up to the next bit, I think it's Richmond. And then crossed the bridge and then caught a bus back. But it was a really nice long walk. We stopped at a little coffee shop. She had what she enjoyed. I can't even talk. She had a really good Turkish coffee. I needed to sleep because I was flying later that night. So I had a caffeine-free coffee. Then we went back to hers. Her landlady was very nice to let me use the spare room, and I had a couple of hours, no, it wasn't even that long, probably an hour and a half's doze. Then we had the leftovers from the duck, which tasted even better the next day. Then I drove to work. It's a lovely commute. My commute takes me 90 minutes on a good day. The one from my friends took 26 minutes. It's so different. And then I got on the flight and flew to Singapore, which is where I am now. This jet-setting lifestyle. And I'm drinking a can of Crystal cold-filtered lager. It's Tiger. And it's not the normal one, it's a different one. It's really nice. I don't drink alcohol very often, but this is rather pleasant. I'm going to bed shortly, as I say, because although it's only about 2:00 in the afternoon UK time, I've basically been awake since yesterday, because I did have a little, maybe a 90-minute doze. I don't know if it was a proper sleep at my friend's before I came to work. And then I got 3 hours actual sleep in the bunks on the flight because, yeah. But no, it was really good flight. Enjoyed working with my colleagues. Enjoyed the last couple of days. And hopefully the next couple of days, as well as doing a bit more exploring in Singapore, I will be doing a bit more writing of Chaps 20. So anyway, that's where I am now. Take care, and I'll be back at some point tomorrow. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye. You have been listening to The Diary of a Wannabe Writer. For more information about what I'm writing, go to linktr.ee/Richard Writes, capital R, capital W, where you can find details of my website and social media. I may see you there.